there, I'm Karen Hart, and I'm the Professor of Labor Studies. Well, everybody's here because we're upset about all the budget cuts and that California's gone from first in the nation or second in the nation in education when I was a kid to 48th. And we're used to be very low in our prisons and really good at helping people come back into the community, and now we're #1 in prisons, and we're doing that 3 strikes thing where people don't have a chance, you know. And so the problem here is that education cuts mean that the folks that need it most can't get it. This was the promise that my parents knocked on doors to pass ballots for and propositions to fund the community colleges, and without the financial aid, without the money to fund the vocational training, there won't be a trained workforce to go to jobs in our community. It's not just a matter of jobs going overseas, it's a matter of, are there workers who are skilled and qualified here to take the jobs when they come open? And the industry's been crying. There aren't enough welders, aren't enough machinists, aren't enough literate folks who can follow instructions. And our mission here at the community college is to help people succeed their whole life, coming back for retraining and what have you. And without a good, strong community college, there won't be the opportunity for somebody with nothing to be able to get the education and then transfer on to the CSUs, you know, the San Francisco State, Cal State East Bay, or a private college to get there, or even just an AA degree. You wouldn't believe. Well, I think we've been experiencing it here at Laney for the last couple of years as we've been having trouble getting our financial aid. There's been a delay coming from the state to the students. So while we've been able to pass on the, wait a little while for the fees and the things that come from the state, textbooks, if you don't have a textbook, you are not going to succeed. And we have made a point of having 1 textbook for every class in the library, but how's a class of 40 sociology students going to share that 1 book if they're relying on money coming down the road to help pay for that? And the same thing, if I finally get some funding and have you be a student assistant, I got to make sure there's money there to pay you because you're counting on that, and that's only fair, and that's the law in our state, and yet the state will sit on the money and delay it. Well, what's it been? What did it look like from 10 years ago to now? Or 20 years ago to now? Used to be that a high school diploma was the bar to getting you into a job, and now kids are leaving high school at 60% of our young people here in Oakland are not graduating high school. So if they don't have that, if they don't have a place to come back and get a GED, they won't be able to get work, and it'll just, we'll be, just a giant holding place of people who are unemployed and not contributing to society, and angry. When I talk to folks here at all different hours, they really want to be a contributor to our community. And they need that job, or they need the education to get the job in order to make that difference. It's not just work, it's also participating in society and being on all those commissions and things. And you can only do that when you aren't working 3 jobs. So 10 years from now, if we don't have this access to education for our community, our community is going to be in a world hurt, a lot worse than it is now. A lot more crime, a lot more violence, and a lot of people with no hope and frustration. So